All right, so let me just be clear when it comes to Medicare. I use Medicare or health insurance or health costs increasing by 5.5% per year clip in financial planning software, and I use Social Security by 2.4% cost of living increase. All right, so two things I want to point out here. I'm using that based on trustees. The CMS, the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, they predict a 5.5% increase in health insurance or health costs between now and I think it's 1934. And after that, when a lot of the boomers are died off, sadly, but that's true, we die in the world, tough to imagine. They predict the annual rise will decrease from 5.5 to about 3.9. I just say 5.5 until you die, just because I'm pretty comfortable using that, erring on the side of cautious approach, cautiously pessimistic, if you will. Social Security, I use 2.4 simply because that's what the trustees report said in the last trustees report. Again, people challenge that. It hasn't been that. I don't care. I'm using 2.4. That's all there is to it, because that's what trustees say. I don't listen to Peter Schiff. I don't listen to other people say, it bores me. Until we have other from the experts, that's what I'm going to go with. All right. Now, if Andrew Biggs from AEI, American Enterprise Institute, said he thinks that's nuts, I would probably listen to him because he was one of the trustees, or at least number 2 guy in the SSA, if memory serves. Anyway, and he's one of the straightest shooters out there. So people hear, they go, oh my goodness, Medicare increases at 5.5, Social Security only at 2.4. That means I'm losing Social Security money to Medicare increase. No, you are not. So for simplicity, let's say you have $1,000 a month in Medicare, Social Security income. Let's say you have $100 a month in Medicare costs, all right? Your net then, after Medicare, is $900 a month. You got $1,000 for Social Security income, you get $100 for Medicare cost, thus 1,000 minus 100 is 900. The next year, Social Security only goes up by 2.4%. Medicare goes up by 5.5%. Have you lost money? No. Why? Because your Social Security now is $1,024. Your Medicare is $105, just for simplicity, 1.5, just to keep it simple. So we take 1,024 minus 105, whatever that is, that's more than 900. It's 9 something. Let's see, what, 25? 980? No, not 9. 918, something like that. So you've actually still increased your Social Security benefit net, because Social Security on a monthly perspective is so much higher than Medicare is. So even if Medicare goes up by 5.5, your Social Security going up by 2.25 or 2.4, it's going to take a number of years before your Social Security benefit is flattened because the hold harmless provisions of Medicare. People don't get this. They think, why do you think financial advisors never quote you in dollars, but always percentages? Because it's easier to comprehend, i.e. it's confusing. What I mean, it's easier to comprehend simply. Say, Medicare goes up by 5.5, Social Security goes up by 2.4, my financial advisor charges 1, I'm netting. You don't look at it in percentages. You look at things in dollars, the actual dollars, cash flow. You don't eat percentages. You don't live on percentages. You don't send percentages to this college when trying to educate your kid. You live on dollars. Look at it from a dollar specific cash flow. Cash flow is all that matter. If you have $1,000 a month in Social Security that goes up by 2.4%, you now have $1,024. If you have $100 a month in Medicare cost, and it goes up by 5.5%, you now have $105 as a cost. 1,024 minus 105 is still more net to you than what it was when it was 1,000 minus 100, because your Social Security is that much bigger, even if it's increasing at a lower percent than your Medicare was. I'm going to do another video on this because I haven't done one for a while on the insanity of cost of living adjustments and why people overlook that, because I think it's critically important to understand. All right, I'd like to hear your comments. We'll see you.